We're working on education and employment in Madagascar.
Because a lot of people is nothing available.
We've created a unique and self-sustaining model that will really change things. We recently conducted testing in many villages, looking for young minds that have the raw potential to become Africa's next top coders. We're back in the beautiful village of Andovlal, deep in the countryside of Madagascar, where we've identified an exceptionally talented young guy.
Mama kum karakara sakafu wana riva. Itini sekulnai. Tona rektinu farani enarana yetu nduvlal. Ravi tapri fenarana yetu demiatra manuru. Ra tapri fenarana ya manuru de itajasa sara zai bazawana vula anampiana nify anakaviko.
Jerome anisan'ny mpianatra mahay eto amin'ny CG Andovlal. Rehefa manao fanadinana izy dia tena mahazo noty tsara ary mahazo voalohany foana. Izy tia mianatra lesona ka mifoha maraina be. Rehefa vita ny sakafo dia mamonjy ny sekoly miaraka amin'ny namany. Ary tena manana nofinofy tsara izy eo amin'ny fianarana izay ataony.
Nisy fiany vola zany fa miakabidiny ny écolaziny zany ny fambany akamy amin'ny ohatra ka faculté zany de siaraka nay ko zany. Mipetraka rona ohatra ka sy mahita safa. Sy na ohatra ka sy mahita asa zany de mipetraka. Ohatra ko izy zany ka hoe miaraka aminareo zany de
With your help, we find the 29 of our students like Jerome. We are motivated, talented, but we don't have opportunity.
We'll build a boarding school and invite them to study English and programming.
After 2 years, they will work with organization and they can make a good salary.
With the first group of 30 students, the organization will become completely self-sufficient. Once working, one graduate will raise enough money for Onja to educate 7 more students. Later, each of these 7 students will in turn fund a future 7 students. This way, we're creating a chain reaction of learning and livelihoods.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Sam Lucas, the founder of the non-profit organization based in Madagascar called ONZA. Sam, tell us more about ONZA.
So if you look at Madagascar, the majority of the most brilliant students won't finish high school or won't go on to university. And these brilliant students are essentially limited to low-paying manual work. So there's this enormous waste where the most brilliant minds are not utilised. ONZA is a way, I guess, to utilise that talent. So what we're doing is identifying students who are extremely talented but who don't have the means to complete their education. So we'll invite them to our school where they'll learn English and computer programming over 2 years. After those 2 years, they'll begin making software for clients in the US and in Europe, overseas, and they'll earn a really good salary that will change their and their family's lives. But on top of that, they'll help our organization generate an income for itself, which we'll use to educate more students.
So Sam, in crowdfunding's video, we see Jerome, an incredible student you found out of nowhere. How did you find him?
Myself and a couple of others went to, I think, 7 different villages, all not too far from the village I lived in, and we tested students in each village. So I think we tested 250 students in all, and by testing, I mean we gave them our aptitude exams, which we've developed. So these exams identify students who will quickly pick up a new language. In our case, that's English, right? And it also tests their logical skills and other sort of raw attributes that give us an indication of whether they'll become good computer programmers or not. And of the 250 students who sat that test, Jerome scored the highest out of anyone, despite being one of the youngest to take it. And just by crazy chance, I happen to know his teacher really well, and he confirms that Jerome is consistently top of his class and is extremely motivated too. So it's all green lights, really. I mean, you can see from the video, he's a star. You know, he just grabbed the opportunity and ran with it and did an amazing job, obviously.
What makes ONJA different from other organizations then?
So, while most typical NGOs say funded by donations, their impact is reliant on how many donations, how much money they can raise. So naturally, there's always sort of a ceiling that's reached pretty fast, and it's very hard to raise much money purely through donations. So the impact is really capped by that, I guess, factor. Whereas with ONJA, will not be limited in that way. So the students themselves will be generating the income that's required to teach more students. And the more students that come, the more income the organization can generate, the more people it can reach and bring opportunities to.